we have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
Hello and welcome to Lakeside Stadium for what is another massive clash in the NPL Victoria. It's South Melbourne FC taking on Hume City.
Magnificent day for it and a really interesting contest. We've got probably the form side of the competition, Hume City coming to face us today. We're going for 3 in a row, they're going for 5 in a row. So yeah, really interesting stuff and I can't wait for it to get.
I was playing with a monkey on their back really last week. I think the win has given them a bit more confidence. Obviously no goals yet, but a lot of chances as Hume City go forward.
Look at him. Surging forward through the middle here. Could be some danger. Under a bit of pressure, Nickegany, and he gets into the box and he's done very well, Nickegany! And he puts his shot just wide of the post. It's going to be a throw in here for South Melbourne. Sheeny, as he often does, likes to try and find the switch. Good flick down, Lawrence, one down! Contentious decision there.
The South bench can't believe it, Brandon. Millar Lewis can't believe it either. And to be honest, I can't believe it. It looked like he had a full bit of him. Such a powerful player, Marcus Rowan. He returned to form nicely last week as well, obviously with that goal, and he looked dangerous all day. He goes out.
Look at it, Fano. Great speed into the area there. The cutback falls to Millar! And it's 1-0. And it's Matthew Millar with a fantastic finish.
Sensational stuff for South Melbourne. They all get around Millar, but they're getting around him and cut on as well. It was him that made the goal on the left-hand side. Tore down the byline, got the ball in and threw it to Matty Millar, who was really calm and just a day off there in the box. Put it away, bottom right-hand corner, nothing Michael Lear could do about it. And we spoke about the need to start well, and South has done really well there. It's 1-0.
Smash forward up towards Lulich, who does well to get that ball down. Monopolis surging forward. Still need Monopolis into the area here. Could be a chance, and he clips it in towards the back post, but couldn't keep the shot down. Monopolis under some pressure there from Hegarty, who his hands up and pulling that ball back. Now Hume trying to come through the middle of the park. They're well one there. Now a chance for Millar. Here's the free kick, a brutal challenge. And a yellow card shown to Brian Brand, who's not happy about the decision. Hegarty standing over this corner kick. Hume got themselves back into this contest a little bit in the last few minutes, and the header there from the man at the back post. Probably not the desired result for either of those two sides, of course. St Albans sitting in 13th and Bulleen in 12th. Just now it's Millar coming forward. Ball clipped in towards Lewich in the middle! Good save from Michael Webb. Centering it to Hegarty now, and again it's Wallace who tries to find the feet of, hopefully again, Wallace, Jacoby. Looks to surge inside. Now a chance for Attila Offley! Just across the face of goal. That ball flashed, but boy, that was another opportunity. And
I just wonder there, Brandon. I feel he went for goal. He wasn't far away, but he had a number of players in the middle.
Theo Markellis. There's a strike, and it's certainly not a bad one. Just tipped over the crossbar there. James waits as he looks to get this long throw into the area. Flicked on behind. Falls for Norton! Good save! And again, Michael Webb picks up the ball again, but again, another chance there for South Melbourne. Handing over this corner kick. Gets the ball in towards the middle. This is everyone. Comes out the back step with Fino. First shot deflected. Second shot comes in, and ball through the defence on this side. A few of them thought it might have rolled in. Far away and out for a goal kick. So a good chance there again for South Melbourne early in the second half. That's Daniel Clark. Once again, who's got himself into an advanced position again. Under some pressure now. There's a slip there from Brian Brown. Milos Lujic picks up the ball, looks to come away with it. Brand coming across, putting pressure on. Now Bufano. The shoulders brought down, and Brian Brand, who's already in the book with the referee. And you can just see there, Millar didn't even bother running for that ball because Brian Brand's been shown his second yellow. He is off against his former club.
Wow, huge moment in the game, Brandon. A second yellow for Brian Brand, and most other days of the week that'll be a yellow card. And
In the second half, Hume have come out for the better and looked a lot more positive on the ball. They had that early chance out through Bafano in this second period, but that doesn't really need too much else to talk about, although Millar looks to cut that ball centrally. And Bafano! Off the post! Or the crossbar rather, but that was a sensational strike there for Nick Bafano.
well, I just wonder, Brandon, it didn't look like he was going to get there. He was holding off his opponent, managed to hold him off with a bit of strength, struck the ball really well, and then hit the crossbar.
We'll go through the lineups for you as well. So for South Melbourne, Vuganovich, Marler, Eager, Adams, Epifano, Luich, Shro, Millar, Fashini, and Monopolis. It is that man Monopolis coming in on that right hand side. It's Luich! Oh, just wide with the header. And again, a good chance there. And Lee Monopolis, who has been one of the dangers. The emphasis really should be on retaining possession and controlling the game, something they probably haven't done since Hume have gone down to 10 men. As Epifano gets high and long into the box, Luich with the header down, but we're...
He's had a fantastic game. Jesse Daly's coming on. I'm guessing Chris Taylor's looking for the fresh legs to try and support Hume on the counter-attack.
Corner kick taken by the substitute Daly, who whips it in towards the back post. Headed on, we are... Put that ball back in Hume's possession. The clearance done this far as Norton though. Trying to play a little 1-2 with Epifano, but couldn't get past Jacoby, so now it's negative with the switch, but Marler intercepts, and now Jesse Daly. He's got Marler coming over on his right hand side. Elects to cross, Milos Luich in space! Oh, that is a sensational stop there from Michael Weir.
Fantastic bit of football there. Jesse Daly, wonderful ball into the box. Luich has got himself in the right position, made pretty good contact with that one. But Michael Weir.
Jacoby coming forward again. Fashini flicks on. Marler high up and under. The carry with a good win in possession, and now the ball flicked through towards Offley. This is a chance for Hume. Oh, and it's over the crossbar. Well, that was their moment. And Nikola Vuganovich, to his credit, did just enough to force that shot over the bar, but well, that was a clear opportunity. For the ball, just turning into a corner there by Marler. Finds Kousas, he's got a bit of space to cross though, and a lot of numbers in the area. Oh, Vuganovich came and slipped through his hands.
He's held on to the ball really well, and yeah, really good performance against the goal side.
It's set up the only goal of the game for Matty Millar in the first half, but he's certainly got a lot of height on him, doesn't he, the goalkeeper? There's Hegarty, whips it in towards the goalkeeper, cleared away.
Staying in there.
Now the ball played back out to Prasad. He won't want to lose possession here. Delivery has to be good. It is. Up towards Weir. Couldn't get a flick on. Now away. Prasad with a bit of speed on Daly. Has absolutely nowhere to go though, but he's done well to be fair. Daly rugby tackles him to the ground. And you can just see a bit of half the team between the goalkeeper and Daly.
I'm not sure he needed to do that. It was an obvious foul from Jesse Daly. The boys now
Oh, that is full time and a massive 3 points again here for South Melbourne at Lakeside Stadium. That puts them back in touch with the top 4, the top 6 rather. Just a point behind Heidelberg now. We're on 15 points. They'll go up to equal 7th with Kingston City, who are due to play tomorrow night.
I got Michael Eager here with me. Eags, I have to say, mate, Boland up front, Wallace charging forward. It looked like a dangerous lineup. You didn't just beat them. I thought you really got the better of their tall timber up front.
Yeah, look, they're both good players and big physical boys. Luckily today I thought as a team we handled it quite well. We managed to cover each other very well across the two sitting in front of us in the back four. So really happy that that worked out for us and we got the win.
I thought the first half, when it was 11-11, we generally outplayed them for most of that, and we certainly deserved the lead going in. Your predecessor as South number 4, Brian Brand, gets himself sent off, and I wouldn't say they were all over us, but there was certainly some hairy moments there.
Yeah, the second half was strange. Obviously, the regard to Brian Brown, I was thinking that we'd take a bit more control of the match, which is a bit frustrating. They pressed the first line really well and made it tough for us to play out. But look, on the whole, I think maybe they had one chance at the end, which was a one-on-one. But apart from that, it was comfortable in the end.
Now, final point, mate. You and Lukey Adams, 2 Kiwis, 2 centre-backs, and you have something in common this week. Tell us a little bit about the newest addition to the Eager clan.
Yes, yeah. It's me and my partner Fee had a little girl born on Thursday named Ariana, a very cute little girl. Luckily, she's taken after Fee with her hair, so that's a great plus. But no, it's been great. It's a truly incredible experience.
Yep, it's good to get a clean sheet. Obviously, that's what we work for in training and week in, week out. It's our job as a back four, I guess. But the whole team, we've been working at training on just shape and what we do, covering each other and whatnot. And so it's paid dividends, and let the other boys do the stuff up front, and we just make sure we can keep doing what we can do in the back.
It's a funny old game sometimes. We're probably the better side for the first 50 minutes or so until the 10-man dynamic changed the game up. And I wouldn't say that they necessarily got the better of us after that, but somehow they lifted and they really put the pressure on us.
Yeah, I don't know. Felt the change on the field, but sometimes you just can't explain it. It's sport. We just got to try and regroup, and we did well to hold off. They were throwing the kitchen sink at us, but proud of everyone. Showed some character and grind out a 1-0 win, which is it's good for confidence, and it's just good to get those wins sometimes.
Obviously, good to see that we're only 6 points off first place now. Amazing considering we're in the drop zone a few weeks back. And fair to say that with a difficult schedule coming up, cup matches, league matches, that momentum could be important because it could see us advance in both competitions.
Yeah, we know every year we're going to get those cup games midweek and stuff like that. So we've got a great squad, and everyone can do their role and whatever role they've asked. So we take one game at a time, and bring on Box Hill midweek, and then whatever happens after that, we work toward it.
Chris Taylor, for all the difficulty at the start of the season, 3 wins in a row returning home, and suddenly we're sitting just outside the top 6 and only 6 points off first, so how things can turn pretty quickly.
Yeah, certainly. We've been saying it for a long while now. As soon as we get home, this is where we play well, training here as well. So I thought we had 6 or 7 very, very good chances at the bar, and probably should have done better on 2 or 3 occasions. And had we gone 2 up, I think it would have been a totally different game. But credit to Hume, they right down to the last minute, they were putting pressure on us, very, very direct. And as you say, they're very tall up front. And the 2 boys at the back did very well. I thought Nicola did well, other than the one who nearly threw in. But, they're the little things that maybe need to go your way. And we defended very resolutely today, and it's great. 1-0 result. I'd take that any day.
Pascoe in the league next week. A bit of a bogey side for us last couple of years and playing reasonably well this year, but like us, haven't really set the league on fire. How do you see that game playing out?
Yeah, no different to what we look at every week. Everyone wants to come here and put on a show against us. It was a tough game today. It'll be a tough game next week. We know it's, we need to be a bit more disciplined than what we've been earlier on in the season, and that's what we speak about. At half time before the game. Our discipline and us doing the right thing and not making silly mistakes and capitalising when we get the opportunities.